I'm going to try and make this a really short meeting. Most of what we have to talk about is the conference, and then we have a short side note about the career fair. Everybody needs to make sure that they have their travel arrangements. I know that, I think 2 people were trying to leave with me and Tommy, the 2 that have to go on that have to leave via plane. They're not, they're going with the group now. Okay. So travel arrangements are taken care of?
Yes, if you're riding with me in the big vans and on the in the big travel arrangements that we're leaving from the small parking lot behind the business building, the one that sits between us and the Science Center and the physical plant, we're leaving from there at 3 o'clock. All the paraphernalia says 4, but we're going to try to leave at 3. And you can wear casual attire up, and then you do need to take business attire for Friday day and for Saturday afternoon. Okay, Friday night when we eat out, you can be casual. Saturday for our stint between conferences concluded until the 3 o'clock award ceremony, you can be casual then, but you have to be back in business attire at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Also, and I think there was some issue about people thinking that Toms were okay. It's happened a lot in previous conferences. I know Miss Tracy is like, no Toms. So, this is especially important if you're voting violet. So, Kelly, you're one of them. Erin, I guess is
Erin Malone, and I don't see her here today, so
yeah,
hopefully she's going to see this online.
Yeah.
Anyone who's coming to conference is supposed to come see you by Wednesday. I've been putting it online.
Yes, and I've sent an email.
Make sure to bring money for food. We will be having one slightly fancier chapter dinner. We usually go to Olive Garden or somewhere like that. So not really fancy, but plan for a $10 to $20 dinner one night. Just an important note: all first and second place winners qualify to go to nationals. Also, if you're usually in the top 5, there's usually some people that won't go to nationals, and so you'll be booted up. So you could also go to nationals that way. And all winners at the SLC are invited to the SAU College of Business Awards banquet. When we get to the conference, you have to take your PBL FACS test, and those need to be done sometime before Saturday. You can take your FACS test at 11, 1, or 3 on Friday. So just make sure you get that in, because if you don't take that, you're not going to play. Like I said, we will be having a chapter dinner, but before that chapter dinner, we'll be having a chapter meeting that Friday. Also, make sure to bring your resumes, because there will be people there to look over them. Next note, we have the career fair, which is next Tuesday, the 10th. We'll be setting up at 10:30, and I think our slot is still 10:30 till 12. And South is taking over after 12. Make sure you dress business professional, not business casual. We'll be helping set up tables and showing people to college. So, also bring your resumes to that, since you'll be networking with a lot of business people. You already had the thing for Friday covered, right? That had to be turned in by this morning.
I submitted it. She could probably use 1 or 2 more people if they would let me know quickly. But the small business training center downstairs, Miss Felicia Bozeman, needed some help on Friday. They're going to start setting up at 6:30, and then she needed folks to do some meeting and greeting and assisting with that. I turned in 6 names to her this morning, I think. They want to make name tags to everybody, but if there's a couple more folks that want to help with that and can, then please let me know so I can get you on the list.
And that will be business casual.
Yes.
And we're meeting in Reynolds, correct?
It is meeting in Reynolds, from what I understand from her.
That's all I have. Just make sure that you have that top form signed. Is anybody in this room hasn't gotten their top form signed? Because that has to be used for the hotel rates.
Yeah, unfortunately, everyone that's in this room, I have their arrangements. I do not have arrangements. Am I on live? I do not have arrangements from Josh Anglin, Heather Black, DeAndre Jenkins, Erin Malone, Nick Tuberville, or Brent Wright. Now, I do know what 4 out of 6 of those students are doing, but I need that signed form back that says that they understand that they cannot show up drunk or high on cocaine to take their test before I let them go to conference, so that they understand where I stand on the use of alcohol and banned controlled substances. So, I need those back from them. Also, let me just reiterate, professional business attire on Friday, casual attire Friday night when we eat out, professional attire Saturday at 3 o'clock, and professional attire Saturday morning while you're running around the events. But you can certainly change clothes and get into something more comfortable when we go to the mall to waste 4 hours of our precious time in between the ending of the morning on Saturday and 3 o'clock award ceremony. Any questions? Our van will hopefully leave at 3 o'clock. I wanted to leave a little bit earlier. I like the idea of being able to get to Little Rock, get settled in, get situated, and then watch the presentations that are being made and help critique our people. Okay? Any questions? Any comments? Show up, 4 changes of clothes, comfortable dress shoes. Go to Payless and buy some shoes if you don't have dress shoes. Just read my syllabus for my room. If God intended for it to be covered by cotton or denim, we don't want to see it at conference. And Ms. Hughes says, as long as I get you on the van and have you there with the proper clothes, then I can thumb my way through the rest of it once we get there.
Alright, I'm gonna put these videos on YouTube for anyone who missed it. You can, if you have any questions, you can email us at pbl@saumag.edu, or you can just comment underneath the YouTube video or the Ustream video, because they stay on Ustream as well. And I will see you later. Bye.